Hey there, Black Sheep. Welcome back to the channel. So, as you know, I have COVID, and I unfortunately tested positive this Wednesday. So that made it an official week, testing positive again. And today is Friday, so I plan on testing this weekend so that I can get back to work. Well, let me tell you, it is no joke. I have been working like 3 times as hard mentally for like half the output, and I seriously have tried to make these videos for you. It took me an hour on one paragraph of the Watchtower, and as much as I am dedicated to helping you guys and bringing to light the ways that they use these manipulation tactics and clever wording to deceive, I also am not in the cult anymore. And so sometimes spending an hour on a paragraph feels like too long, too much of my free time. I'm a free woman, and I, especially when it takes so much out of me, because every time that I feel good, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get it done, and I just lose steam. But I'm not giving up. I'll feel better next week. I was a little ambitious, thinking that it was only going to take me a couple of days to feel better and that I'd be able to put out 2 videos today. But it was because the first time I had COVID, I had the first strain right before lockdown in 2020. And so it took me out for like maybe 3 days and I was okay. This is, you can tell it's the 5th strain. It learned some things. It did a number on me, is what I'm saying. But don't worry, I will actually be putting these out. But this week I'm gonna just jump into doing the Watchtower for the actual week so that we get back on schedule. And then throughout the week, maybe one day, Monday or Wednesday of the following, I'll just put out these retroactive ones. And that's because I still think the breakdown is important. I did do a lot of the work already, and I hope to share some of the points with you, especially our study article 35 that they're going to be studying this weekend. This one is just, it's a dangerous one, honestly. The entire message is that nothing and no one is more important than your service to Jehovah, which you can only learn how to serve and worship him correctly from the WatchTower Bible Tract Society. And so it is firmly trying to put in place the WatchTower Bible Tract Society in place of true worship of Jesus or God, and making sure that people know that their personal grievances shouldn't matter because they should pursue peace. That's my dog. I'm not even gonna pause it because that's my husband yelling at the dog. And that their personal grievances, their issues with elders or brothers and sisters in the congregation, if somebody sinned against them, none of these things should come in between them and their service and worship. If anything, they should serve and worship harder. And this is a very, very dangerous teaching, especially in an organization that has, unfortunately, a history of covering up abuse allegations. if you're being told to pursue peace and not bring reproach to Jehovah's name, and you're the victim or survivor of an abuser, you don't want to bring reproach to Jehovah's name. You don't want to be the one that's not pursuing peace. And so this gets a lot of things brushed under the rug. That's why this article in particular is very dangerous. So I will definitely be putting out a full video on it. It's just going to be after next week's, because I want to get back on schedule. So I'll just be picking up with Article 36. I know you guys don't know me, but I appreciate you sticking with me on this journey, and I hope you appreciate this no makeup, fresh shower, COVID-faced Jana. I will see you next Friday. Thank you. Keep thinking freely, Black Sheep.